Every water and process treatment problem is unique, and in turn, so is every treatment program. That's no surprise. But what might surprise you is that specialized water and process treatment programs often call for highly specialized chemical formulations. Formulations that we at Betz may produce for only 1 or 2 customers, only once or twice a year, and then in volumes from 1 drum to 5,000 gallons. When you custom blend chemicals as regularly as we do, in such varying amounts, you learn some important lessons about quality, and you develop quality management techniques very different from those commonly used by companies with continuous or large batch processes. These methods involve more than just statistical process control. They include procedures that help eliminate any variation that could keep us from conforming to your specific requirements, time after time. Today, we'd like to show you the quality procedures we use in our 15 production facilities. And the best way to do this is to follow a typical product from one end of the production process to the other. Of course, quality assurance at Betz starts well before production ever begins. We use quality procedures while we're working with you to develop product specifications in our research and development operations and in the pilot plant trials we put all our products through to make sure they perform the way they're supposed to. All this makes us better able to meet your requirements and maintain high quality standards farther down the line, both during and after production. One of the most important ways in which we control quality, the product specification sheet, is also developed at this time. This sheet tells the operators in our plants everything they need to know to make a particular product, the raw materials they'll need, the actual recipe involved, the quality control tests that must be performed, and the specifications to which the product must conform. All product specification sheets are contained in a Betz database to ensure consistency of our formulas. By automatically calculating quantities of raw materials depending on batch size, this computerized system reduces the potential for operator error. Each product spec sheet also includes a production batch log, which is used to document not only every step of the manufacturing process, but all tests run at the plant. If the product spec sheet isn't followed precisely, or if the batch log is incomplete or shows out-of-spec results, the product isn't released. It's as simple as that. The production process begins when the spec sheet is given to the operator responsible for blending the product. His first task is to review the product recipe and all raw materials needed to produce the recipe, so he has a better understanding of the job to come. All raw materials for Betz products must meet strict quality standards. For example, all raw materials can be obtained only from suppliers listed in our approved raw material manual. The supplier's materials have to meet specific assay requirements and pass strict stability tests. Specifications for raw materials are established by our corporate quality assurance group, working along with purchasing, product management, and research. This group also works as partners with our suppliers to develop raw materials that meet our needs, as well as to make sure quality standards are maintained. We also take special precautions to make sure the raw material that's ordered is the one that's actually received. All our suppliers are required to stencil a special code on the outside of all drums and bags so we can tell exactly what's inside. This procedure helps prevent mistakes on the production floor and improves the efficiency of our warehouse operation. We also spot test raw materials after they're received, even some that come with a certificate of analysis, to make sure the material's approved, on spec, and usable. This includes materials made at our own facility in Beaumont, Texas. Materials we know firsthand have undergone rigorous product testing before they're even shipped. All bulk shipments are also tested before unloading, and statistical trend charts maintained to monitor supplier variations. After the raw materials are delivered to the production area, the operator checks them carefully to make sure the correct materials are on hand. This is documented in the production batch log and is double-checked by a materials handler. Only then does actual blending begin. This is performed according to the recipe in the product spec sheet. Every step is recorded in the batch log and double-checked. This way, we can make sure no steps are missed and that everything is going according to plan. The operator also takes samples at critical points throughout the process to make sure the product meets certain critical intermediate specifications. These tests are outlined in the product spec sheet and must be documented and checked by operators at the site. If any problems are spotted, production is halted until the cause is determined. Plant personnel then work directly with quality assurance to resolve any problems. Once blending is complete, the batch lot is checked again to make sure all the right steps have been taken and all the tests have been performed with satisfactory results. Then the product is tested against customer specifications. At this time, a sample is also taken that will be retained for 1 year at the production site. First-level testing, measuring critical parameters such as specific gravity, pH, and viscosity, is done right at the plant. A statistically valid number of batches are sampled for second-level testing and sent to our quality assurance group at our corporate lab. The results from these tests are logged into our computer and used to generate statistical charts to ensure that all production processes are in control, from plant to plant and from operator to operator. Only after the product meets all our quality checks is it approved for release and loaded into drums, semi-bulk containers, or our point-of-feed service trucks for delivery to customer tanks. Quality procedures are important here, too. Many of our trucks have multiple compartments, so they can hold more than one product at a time. To prevent these products from contaminating each other, we've equipped each compartment with its own meter and lines. The compartments are also designed for easy cleanout, and each is washed thoroughly between deliveries as further protection against contamination. We also make it our business to make sure the tank that's at your location is compatible with the product being delivered, and we make sure that the tanks and the entire receiving system are inspected for leaks before any product is delivered. Betz quality during delivery doesn't end with the equipment we use. It also extends to the people who deliver our products. Betz delivery specialists are given extensive training in product handling and delivery practices long before they ever make a single delivery. And through frequent seminars, they're kept up to date on the latest safety and handling procedures. When they come to your facility, they don't guess which product goes into which tank. They know, so you don't need to worry about product mix-ups. The delivery specialist also takes a sample and examines it to make sure the product he's delivering is in the same condition as when it left our plant. Only then is your delivery completed. At Betz, quality is a part of everything we do. It's important not only during production, but before and after production too. And at Betz, we don't rest on past performance. Betz is committed to seeking continuous improvement in all its systems and processes to bring you treatment programs that meet your expectations, time after time after time.